Guys, today we're going to look at 5 budget brands that you should check out. I've got an example from each company. So not to make this take any longer, let's turn this around and look at it from above. All right, guys, we're going to look at 5 brands, 5 budget brands you probably should check out because they get overlooked. And we're going to start right here with one I really, really love. And it's Rosecraft Blades. Now, I have a coupon code with Rosecraft. I don't make any money on the sale of knives with that coupon code. So you can pick these up with a discount with coupon code crazysharp, all one word, all lowercase. But besides that, their knives are always just on. They're really good budget. They're good bang for the buck. This is the Wea. A lot of their knives are done in D2 or ARRPM 9. So you know that they are getting their manufacturing done by Artisan and CJRB in China, but their knives are great. As a matter of fact, I just ordered one of their slip joints, but their knives are always really good on point designs. This is a very nicely done drop point knife. It's got thumb stud deployment and a flipper, and you can just hear that action just snaps. They do these cool two-tone micarta handles and G10 handles. So you've got, they've got some micarta, they got some G10, but this is the black and green. They also do a black and red that I love. But what I was saying is, like, the quality is always there and it's above what you're paying for. So if you haven't checked them out, you need to. Swags has done a bunch of stuff. She's been on live feeds with me talking about it. And I just really don't see any problems with the knives that I've gotten from them, the knives I've purchased from them. As a matter of fact, their slip joint won a knife of the year. The one that's coming, I got this Clinch River. So yeah, just a company that was overlooked. And I mean, their designs are always comfortable and well done. This is one of the most comfortable skinny handled knives you're going to find. So if you haven't checked them out, Rosecraft Blades is one I absolutely recommend. You're not going to go wrong. They've got a huge selection. So there you go. Your first brand is Rosecraft Blades. Let's move on to the next one. And it's Petrified Fish. This is one of the first knives that Jared sent me. This is mine now. I just bought one. This knife is so good. This is the Havrog. Their Beluga is good. There's a Beluga fixed blade. All of their designs have been done quality. They're done in quality materials. This one is in micarta and K110 steel. This has got to be one of the coolest looking knives. Full micarta backspacer, micarta scales with a liner lock. It's super, super smooth. The cool thing about this one is it's got micarta thumb studs. I mean, how cool is that? The full micarta look is great, but all of their knives have been quality performers. The ergos are always on point, and you're getting knives that are done well. They're done to cut. They really, really have got good behind edge thicknesses. They're always comfortable in hand, and you're getting it for less than $100 in most cases. I think I paid $70 for this one. And not only is it just a good all-around knife, it is attractive. That has a definite unique look to it. It looks aggressive. It is beefy in hand. It's comfortable. You can cut with this all day and not fatigue your hands. Their knives have always performed well. Anything that Jared has sent or any of the guys have sent from Petrified Fish has always been something I've been interested in and loved. The way this carries, the weight reduction they do, it's just all around. Their knives are really, really good. So if you haven't checked out Petrified Fish, you absolutely should. So let's move on to the next brand. And it's Vosteed. This is a brand that if you cannot find a design from Vosteed that you like, you just don't want a knife, because they have got so many different designs. They've got mini versions of their knives. This is the Corgi Pup. They also have mini Labrador and like smaller versions of their larger knives. This is an incredibly cool knife. You're looking at a very, very well executed knife. All of their knives always are. I have found zero problems with the quality on any of their knives. They're doing stuff right. This is not an expensive knife, and it is done so, so well. They've got these Corgis that have got this, what they call track lock system. It's basically a center button lock. The lines on this are super, super cool. If you want a good small knife, check out their line of mini knives. They get their mini knives done so, so well that you're not giving anything up. One of the best knives I've gotten in a long time was one of their mini nightshades, it is probably one of the best knives. But even when you get these smaller knives, they don't compromise on quality. All of their knives are done incredibly well. Good materials. They do a lot of knives in 14C 28N. As you can see, one of the best steels out there for a budget knife. You're not giving up a lot when you downgrade, so-called downgrade to 14C 28N. I think it performs and does as well as a lot of the more expensive modern steels. So if you're looking for a great knife that you're going to be able to carry, rely on, and it's not going to break the bank, check out Vosteed Knives. And the next brand is Remt, and anything by Remt. So they have a broad set of prices. This is one of their more cheap ones. It looks a lot like the CRKT Crossbones, in my opinion. This is a Tonto, but I've had several of their knives, and regardless of the price point, they do a good job with their execution. This is one of their more budget models. You're not giving up a lot. The aesthetic on it is clean. The execution is clean. The action on some of these cheap knives from Remt, and I don't even mean budget, I mean like $10, $15, $20 knives, are super good, and that is locked up tight. There is no play in that. So even on this knife running on bearings, they've got some more expensive button lock ones they're doing, and you just can't go wrong with it. And the fact is, this is a very budget knife, and they still did a very good job executing on this. Nice and clean, nice and slim. There's really no hot spots to speak of on this, and they just get it right so well for such a budget company. Now, the thing is, most of these are only available on Amazon, so if you have a problem buying from Amazon, yeah, maybe that would be something that would preclude you from doing it. But if you want to get them, you can use my Amazon link, my Amazon store link down below, and just search up Remt knives. They've got a broad selection of knives. So, and our last brand is Besttech, more accurately, the Besttechman line that they've been doing. Now, this is their budget line of stuff that they've been doing. It's cheaper than their regular stuff, but Besttech has been doing OEM for some folks and doing some really good knives for a while. This is their good boy. It's a Keanu Designs, and it is done very well. And this is under $60. It's a button lock, G10 scales, nice pocket clip, comfortable in hand. And I haven't had any of the Besttech knives that were poorly made. I had designs I didn't like. The other Besttechman I had come in, I definitely liked it a lot too. And they're doing stuff like extra screws in here to protect the holes to keep them from getting dirty, ambidextrous thumb studs, ambidextrous pocket clips, the really good jimping that's on this. So they're really hitting it right with some of these knives. I don't see a problem at all with this knife. I know that some people said that some of the knives have had lock failures, this knife in particular. I have not seen any problems with it, and I really dig the fact that these knives are hitting at a budget that you can afford, and if you need a knife that's going to perform well, this might be a brand you want to look at. This one is in D2. They did a really good job with the heat treat on this that I can tell so far. Still the factory edge. So I don't see any quality issues with the Besttech or the Besttechman line. So there you go, guys. That was 5 brands of budget knives, 5 budget brands you should probably check out. Now, let's turn this around. Let's do some final thoughts and send you out about your day. There you go, guys. Every one of those brands is providing you some serious value bang for your buck. They absolutely are. The Remt stuff, super affordable. The Vosteed stuff, just really knocking it out of the park, especially with their mini knives. I didn't used to like mini knives, and now I have 3 of them that I absolutely adore that all came from Vosteed. So there you go, guys. That's it on this one. Check them out. I'll put links down below. You can just use my Blade HQ link or the links to those individual companies down below if you want to check out any of those knives. If you like the videos, thumbs up. You don't like them, thumbs down. Drop a comment, hit the bell icon. Make sure you share it. Make sure that you're checking out the links down below for any shopping you're going to do, including my Amazon store. None of those cost you anything at checkout. As a matter of fact, Coffee Brand Coffee and Tempered Trail is 10% off when you use those links. It's built right in. I also have a coupon code, crazysharp, all one word, all lowercase, saves you 10% at Farron Forge Knife Works, 10% at Fire and Force Knife Work, Rosecraft Blades, KATSU Knives, and 40% at Beyond EDC Knives. I have a membership down below where you can get into exclusive content, premium tier sharpening tutorial series, a bunch of stuff that I do for them. I'm sorry, guys, I haven't been great on keeping up with that lately, but I also have a public Discord down below. That's it on this one, guys. I don't want to ramble anymore. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Keep it clean in the comments section. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.